Offload your current provider and come to Q Streaming. Get access to over 1,000 local and live TV channels and most series and movies found on multiple streaming platforms. Consolidate them all in one place with Q. By supporting Q, you are supporting the kingdom and ministries like ours. You'll unlock earlier access to our podcasts and content exclusive to Q alone. Scan the QR code for more information. Are you looking for ways to go deeper in your faith walk? Are you longing for community? Visit braidedcord.org/store to learn more about the drafted experience and ignite the spirit within. You've been chosen for a war already won, but the battle is to believe it. Well, welcome back to the Olive Press. I am Jordan Oliver, and everyone, we truly have a very special guest with us today. He is someone who probably doesn't even need an introduction, but I had the honor of getting to hear him speak at CPAC this year, which I know that we aired that on His Glory News. All of you got to see some of the video clips that I put together from that event. But one of the interviews that stood out most to me was with Bill Abbott. And our team reached out to him, and we're so honored and so blessed to have some of his time today on the Olive Press. So we're going to get him right on. But before we do, if you haven't heard of Bill before, let me introduce you. Bill is President and Chief Executive Officer of Great American Media, home to the portfolio of family-friendly brands, including linear TV networks, Great American Family and Great American Faith and Living, streaming service Great American PureFlix, and two fast channels, Great American Adventures and PureFlix. Great American Family is the company's flagship network that features original holiday movies, rom-coms, and classic series celebrating faith, family, and country. Over the past 12 months, the network has been the fastest growing channel on TV. Bill currently serves on the board of directors for the Parents Television Council and the International Radio and Television Society Foundation. He was inducted into the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame in 2017. Bill is a resident of Cold Spring Harbor on Long Island and is a graduate of the College of the Holy Cross in Worcester, Massachusetts, where he majored in English and literature. So, Bill, without further ado, welcome on to the Olive Press. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time today.
No, it's a pleasure to be with you, Jordan.
Well, everyone here on my show, Bill, they know that I love to get to know people, and especially their stories, and especially as it pertains to faith journeys. And I know that you are such a man of faith. Hearing you speak at CPAC, it truly was inspirational to me, because I know that you had the company that you were involved with, the parent company to Hallmark Channel, and then even branched away into starting the Family American network that is more faith-based and really putting out material that's for faith, family, and country. And so to stand for that and to be bold with getting godly values in today's society is truly something that takes strength, it takes courage, and it truly stands out. And so that's why I would love to hear more about you and really your beginnings as to when faith really became real for you. What did that look like? And when did you really decide that you were going to take that into your career and go into your television career and bring faith into that?
Well, long story, so I'll try and make it brief. Okay. But certainly, I grew up 16 years in Catholic school and was incredibly blessed, though, to my second job out of college. I worked in research for 5 years, and then my second role was running research at CBN Family Channel, okay, which at the time was at the forefront of cable, and Christian Broadcasting Network had a lot of vision. And Tim Robertson's still the best CEO I've ever worked for, and he gave me opportunities I never could have dreamt of in terms of working with the senior management team and really learning the cable industry from the ground floor. Not only the cable industry, but it was a trifecta: the cable industry, family friendly programming, and then faith.
Mm.
And Tim and the entire management team was a team of deep faith and conviction. And I really learned so much about what it takes to be a faith-driven leader and to incorporate faith into your life in a very different way than I had grown up with. And it was so inspirational that that was the biggest part of my journey through the years. I was there for 12 years, and
Wow.
through that period of time, yeah, Tim was just a huge influence on me and on our networking team.
Yeah.
And so from there, the story just continued at Hallmark and on to here, where we are so excited to be delivering faith, family, and country focused content to the market.
Was that hard, Bill, when you had to leave, when you were making that decision to pivot away from Hallmark and go into this? Was that a hard decision for you, or because of your faith and you're just kind of having a clear vision for what was next for you, that it was easy? I can't imagine that it was easy, especially with the name of Hallmark and just how successful I know you always have been, but really making that decision, what did that feel like for you?
Yeah, it was more the team than anything. Yeah, I had made such deep friends and contact and relationships, built relationships over
Yes.
time that that was the hardest thing to do. And then the viewers. We
Yeah.
had such loyal viewers who were the ones who really were responsible for that channel being so successful through a lot of hard work that they did to promote it themselves, to ever talk about it a lot, to tell friends, to tell family. When I first was at Hallmark, there's a famous quote by Oprah Winfrey on one of her shows, and I think it was 2008, where somebody said, "Oh yeah, that was on Hallmark Channel last night," and Oprah turned to the person and said, Hallmark has a channel." And really, we use that though as a rallying cry
Yes.
that we needed to drive awareness and get the message out about what we were doing. And so, whenever you're at an organization for a long period of time, I think there's always that feeling uh, of if turning a new page and change is hard.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was time for me for sure. Philosophically, things were very different there, and I really wanted to work with people like Doug Beeson, who stands for is a giant in terms of the standing for faith, family, and country in the world, really.